we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 14 people. That's good. That's 7 full teams.
Yeah, and as soon as qualifying starts, please let me commentate.
Yes.
Sometimes you guys like just keep talking and calling and...
Where's Zekas?
Oh, I don't think he's available right now.
Yeah, let's not risk it as well. It looks good with the people we have now.
Yeah.
Oh, Kraft?
Right, so we are starting qualifying for the Sprint Racing Challenger League. We are here for round number 4. And today it's in Gozdno, Slovenia. And yeah, the other time I got it wrong. It's not Slovakia, it's Slovenia today. As you can see now, it's looking at the standings, it looks like Corvid is leading by 72 points, and then it's Kubo with 61 points, then it's Juroni also with 61 points. Now there's also Sexy Digger, and I could have something mentioned him, but the problem is that he's not racing here today, and he has missed the final round as well, so I'm not really sure if he's coming back to this league at the moment, so yeah, it might certainly be out of the title contention. So yeah, that leaves 3 drivers fighting for it. Then looking at the teams, I believe it's Vupeoka and also Scuderia Carmona fighting for that title. It's VO with 113 points, and it's Scuderia Carmona with 89 points, as we see now the drivers finishing qualifying. And it's Carlo starting from pole position, quite surprising, with Juroni in second, and it's Corvin and Kraft, and the creator of the track who only starts from P5, then it's Mr. Crank starting from P6 ahead of Suicide and Joe Parsh. That's really nice qualifying from the Canadian. Then we see also Vlad01 started from P9 and Reese closing to top 10. Then the bottom 4 is Emma Goose, Emma Vox, Mart Andres, and Rosim starting from the back of the grid. It's also a very surprising result. We're talking about one of the Challenger League champions, but lately he hasn't practiced that much, so certainly he's struggling a lot. And also it's 1 lap qualifying, so it's really easy to mess up qualifying, so that's what makes it very interesting.
Fox, jump in CL if you want. There's a spot open where Little Snowflake needs a driver.
Is he joining?
I think so.
Fox is sprinting to the paddock.
Yeah, just tell him to be fast, because he really need to start. They're already a bit late.
Okay, maybe never mind then.
Alright, let's start then.
The Fox, yes. Okay, so he's not coming.
That's okay. Maybe next one.
Right, so we are about to start the sprint race.
And then another race.
Right, it's 10 laps sprint race, and there we go now. We are racing in Slovenia with Carlo starting from the lead. We see already Juroni trying to take that first place. Then we see Kraft up in third, trying to go around Juroni, but right now he's Corvin now up to third place. Now we see also Mr. Crank maybe a move on the inside. Can he do it? And he's very, very close. We see now Corvin making his way up into second place. But now Juroni is going to pass him for that P2, so there we go. And seriously, man, we're like, oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Right, so the leg is cleared up. And he's... what the fuck, man?
Getting pushed
Really,
off.
really bad lag. Like,
Yeah.
worse than the JL race.
Should we be, or let me know.
It seems to be clear now, so... yeah, but now we see Kado still leading the race, with now covering up into second place. Really good start for him. You see also Jeremy following him for in third place, and yeah, Kado with a really good start. He's up there, but now he just made a mistake, and now Kubo is really trying to get closer to him. It's only 10 laps racing, although it's a really big track, so yeah, distance should be around the same. You see also Graf up there in P4, really nice, also nice result. In the meantime, Rosin, who started from the back after it, is now up there into P5. So maybe some of these could have certainly been the lag storm, as we see Corvid now down into P6, so things really didn't went right for him. And now we see also a massive battle with Andres, Vinturis, and then Joe Porsche, and also Susel. And now we see Uris making the mistake, Porsche cannot pass him. We see they go side by side almost as a lag rocket now. Andres is running away from this, as in the meantime there's also a battle for second now. You see Uris it's Johnny, very close, and Kuba also almost catching up to Kado, so they really shouldn't have more pace than the Frenchman. So things really getting spicier now for the sprint race. On the battle for the lead, there he goes, Kuba is up into the lead. Not sure exactly what happened with Kado, he seemed to have messed up the chicane now. Kuba is up into the lead, and it's Johnny now in second place. This is certainly a very important result. They can gain some points on Corvid already. On these sprint races, Corvid is leading by 11 points. And also Tevez, meanwhile, Kado just keep on messing up the track out. So there's some problems with him. As we see now down into P6, I don't know what the hell is happening with him. But yeah, there's looked to be a really big disaster right now. We see Rosim now up into third. It's a really amazing recovery. So that only shows that he simply messed up qualifying. So it probably wasn't a really representative performance of it. Now we see Kovo making a mistake. Now Gironi is gonna make the move up into the lead. He makes it on the outside on the final chicane, and he takes the lead of the race. Now Kubo down into second. As we see Kubo now trying to pass Johnny once again, and he's getting closer on these swipey corners. We see now Johnny now with the mistake, and Kubo go for the move. Now he's gonna stay behind, not going for it for now. But maybe he's gonna try to sleep team now on the outside, and then the inside now he's staying behind for now. And yeah, that's the big battle here. Is the battle for the lead is Johnny versus Kubo in lap 5. In the meantime, you see Kraft also in third place, with Rosin right behind. Even going for the move, you see, oh my god, Kubo seems like he has made another attempt to take that lead. And now he's losing the slipstream, I think. Yeah, he's not having that slipstream from Gironi. But maybe Gironi, if he has more pace, he could try to run away. But Kubo is certainly not so. It's the track that he made, so he might have some advantage. But right now, Gironi is really proving to also be fast, especially in the rain. And yeah, right now, you see Journey really try to keep some distance from Kubo. As in the meantime, Rozim is making his way up into third with Kraft still behind him, and now we see Corvid trying to pass Kado, so Kado just keep going backwards now with the big mistake. There he goes, he's down P6 once again. And right now we see Corvid now up into P5. But yeah, he had a really good start, but then the lag storm is ruining things for him, as now he finds himself down in P5. And so he has to try and play catch up once again now. Right in front is Graf in P4. Then it's Rosin. Maybe Corvid might be able to catch him both, but now we see Kado going for the move on him. So this is really two really big lag drivers here. As in the meantime, looks like Kubo has catch up to Jeroni's slipstream. So once again we have a battle for the lead, and maybe with much less laps to go, they might try and go for this battle, because yeah, the driving third is a bit far behind. So let's see what's gonna happen now. It's with 3 laps to go. Johnny is still leading the way, and now Kubo is just holding the slipstream once again. But Kubo does seem to have the pace here, so maybe he might try to take yet another sprint to win. It could be his third or fourth win. When it comes to sprint races, at least. As we see, he's getting really close now. Journey with the mistake now. Kubo not being able to pass him. Looks like he was not close enough for that. As once again, he's not gonna touch the grass now, allowing Journey to run away. But maybe can get the slipstream back on these very large corners. We see, oh my god, just more like okay, just cleared up now. Meantime, like see Kubo trying to take the slipstream, going for the outside. Now going for the chicane. Kubo now going for the move on the inside. This could go really wrong, and there he goes. Kubo takes the lead of the race now. Jeroni in second, but he still has the slipstream now with 2 laps to go. It's the battle for the lead is still on. And let's see who's gonna win this one. As you see now, Kubo messing up the corner. Now Journey maybe with the move on the inside, and there he goes. Journey takes the leader. I don't know what the hell happened with Kubo. He got some lag, and Jesus Christ, now the lag's still going. It's like cleaning up, and it's someone is clearly laggy here. That's for sure. Right, so Journey is still leading the way. Looks like, and yeah, Kubo has certainly lost some time with this mini lag storm, but yeah, but now with 1 lap to go, it's Journey up into first and Kubo in second with 1 second behind. Then we see Rosim now in third and Kado up into P4. Loopy Curvy after that disaster from the... which I don't really know actually what was happening to him. He was leading the way, looking to win this race, but then he just fell off to P6, but now he's up to P4. And Corby not really able to gain that many positions, is now in P6 again. So maybe he's getting screwed up by the lag storms, who knows. But yeah, right now we see Gironi making the final corners, now making the final chicane, he's on the final straight, and there he goes, it's Gironi takes the win of the sprint race, and Kubo's gonna take second place, and Rosin will complete the podium, so double podium for the Sporting Carmona drivers, and it's Kado in P4, then followed by Craft Tourist, then we see also his teammate Tourist P7, then it's Andres now P8. Then
Guys, do not.
then it's Emma Box and Suicide now completing the top 10, and now, oh my god, Emma goes almost with the triple overtake. There's now PCO, he's gonna mess up the final corner, he's gonna be down in last place. Oh my god, that was some battling there for the final position. As we see now, Corby is gonna take the fastest lap in the end, but yeah, only P6, so not gaining that many points. Okay, they get the seat for the sprint.
Yeah, that lag storm really sucked. I got pushed twice into the middle of the grass and lost a lot of time. Oh my god, we really need to fix the connection issues here, because this really sucks. Okay, so it's 26 laps. Also, it feels like it was a bit too long for a sprint. The tires were really dead. Relapse quality.
Box, you can join now if you want. Okay, for the feature, yeah.
Okay. Everyone ready?
Osti joining for second race. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Okay, everyone ready?
Art.
Mert. I have no idea what strategy to go for, to be honest. Mart? Oh, come on, Mart.
What is shit?
Okay, so we're now about to start qualifying for the feature race. And right now we just... oh my god, Rosin really taking some time to start, but... yeah, right now we just saw Gironi taking the win on the sprint race, while Corvid was only P6, so he got some good points on him. At least 5, I would say. I don't really remember what's the point system from the sprint race, but... yeah, I think this feature race might be really decisive when it comes to see who is going to be the leader of the championship after this race. So yeah, also Kubo is certainly up there, he finished second in the race, so yeah, Corvid has certainly lost something with this sprint race, and mostly because of the lag storm, that's for sure. He seems to have always lost position after one, so let's see now. I see Rosim being the first to complete the lap. No, it's not him. It looks like he's Jury now up there in pole position. Where is Corvid? Corvid is up in P4. Suicide up in third. Certainly a good qualifying for him. So far, no one making a sub 38. I believe it's possible maybe from one of these drivers or very low 38s. So yeah, it's quite interesting. Google also up there in second. This also craft really showing the pace today. He's up there in P5. Then the driver starting on pole position, Kado now in P6 for now. But this is only after one lap, so yeah, let's see who's gonna get pole now. And it's Kubo now taking pole position, and that's the first sub 38. So yeah, there he goes, the man who made the track. Actually, not it's not Kubo, it's Rosim. Okay, so for a moment it appeared to be Kubo, but no, it's Rosim now taking pole position. That's quite impressive considering the lack of practice he is having now. But he's still strong out there and now just taking pole position. As you see, Juruni, who had seemed to have taken pole at the beginning, is now down at P4, so that's how quickly things can change in one lap. Now let's see, they're about to finish the third lap. And who's gonna take it? And oh, Rosim improving his lap. Juruni is gonna be tied with him for pole position. It's the Scuderia Carmonas locking up the front row, but they are tight, so I don't know who's gonna start with pole position. So there you go, it's the front row for the Scuderia Carmona. Then Corvido starts from third place ahead of Kado, then Kubo ahead of Furies. Then we see Suicide up ahead with Mr. Crank start of P8. We're certainly seeing some improvements from him. Then we see it's Andrews and Graf starting from top 10. Then it's City Trash Performance Drivers, Graf and Smirnov. Then it's Joe Porsche, Emma Box and Game on Goose starting from the back of the grid.
Okay, I think all the settings are correct. So 26 laps, clear. Yes, everything is fine, so let's go. Good luck, y'all.
Seriously, man, we are running away to eating right now.
Come on, Mart. What the fuck? Stop eating!
Alright, so finally everyone is ready to race. Now it's the feature race. We see the Scuderia Carmonas and we see already some Titans playing out here. And here we go now, we're racing in Slovenia once again, and it's Rosim started from first and Jureni started with the hard tires. That's quite an interesting choice. We see also Corvid with the mediums, and in the meantime Rosim has a really brilliant start, same with Kado now, up in second place, and Corvid now in third, and Jureni is falling backwards, he's down now in P6 from second place. As we see now, he's getting passed by Urist, and then we see the VO drivers colliding with each other and slowing down each other. As we see now Jureni trying to pass both of them. As we see now Rosim, who started from pole position, making a mistake, as now it's Kado happy to the lead with Kubo in second. It's an amazing start from these two drivers, we see. But now Kado with the lead, Kubo in second. It's a two driver trying to run away. Maybe now, oh my god, Rosim just going wide on the final corner. He's gonna lose a bunch of positions now. He's behind Mr. Crank, who's up there with P7 now. Juroni, oh my god, Juroni with the hard tires, this is not ideal for him. He's losing now big points now to Corvid. Is now up there in second place. It seems he's trying to get that second place from Kato actually. So he's in third right now, and Juris, his teammate, is right behind. So good start from the VO drivers, it seems, after one lap. As we see now Kubo taking the lead of the race with Kato now in second. And yeah, it's an amazing start. We see now Kato making a mistake and Kubo maybe running away. This could be a win for the feature. I think it would be the second win when it comes to feature races, maybe. Not really sure. I think he won in Hockenheim.
Fuck.
But now we see the VOs driving third than before. And now they try to get closer to Kato. As we see, it's interesting that both of them have started with the mediums. But once again, I would say the softs certainly better. As we see now some bit of lag.
Vlad is really bad.
Yeah, I think everyone. Oh fuck! I'm getting pushed off. Fucking hell. Yeah, the
think it
first
was
person I
Vlad.
saw teleporting was Corvid and Kato. Oh my god! And what? Oh no. Yeah.
I
Oh,
somehow think
this-
it's Vlad. The other time he was causing dips as well in Friday League.
This is reable
It's-
if
Really
you
stuck.
want.
I'm not the host, so I cannot
Oh, dude.
really leave. You the
There's
host, or is-
nobody. There's nobody left on the track. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
think
Oh
we
my
can end
god!
the
I
race
really hate
race.
this.
Yeah, this is not raceable.
Yeah, just end. Andres, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, I wonder if it's Andres as well because he also seems to have some issues sometimes.
So let's do without him, I think.
Should he just stay out or what?
Oh,
Oh.
everyone's leaving? Okay, I think the lobby crashed.
I
I
haven't
still
crashed
see
yet.
the lobby.
I'm still inside the lobby right now.
Yeah. Okay, so after... That's so weird. I don't get it. Could it be just server related?
Could be, maybe. So I'm not sure how it's gonna be for SEL.
Well, we need to do a new quali though.
Yeah.
That's the worst part. Otherwise, I mean, I don't mind. I can start poll. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Clear, 3 laps, let's go. So I feel like the AI lines are probably a bit funky when it comes to penalties. Okay, we only have 12 people now. So we lost 2 along the way. So we need COVID. Oh, COVID is here. And Geese is back.
Orbit's ping is pretty scary.
Yeah. And I think both their pings, Kato and Corvid, they kind of fluctuate between like kind of acceptable, like 300, and sometimes it goes up to 800. Should we do a shorter race?
Yes, we should. But not by much though.
We were still in first.
75%.
Yeah, 75 is good.
So 13 laps is 50. Then Alpha 13 is 7.
Okay, so it's 20
21.
laps.
Yeah, 20.
20 laps, okay. Yes. Dudes, calm down.
Okay, so we are starting qualifying once again, and we are having really quite a lot of server issues. That's certainly not really good, and yeah, even from my commentary, it's really it kind of like someone interrupted me in the middle when there's a lag storm. So yeah, hopefully this time there's no issues. You see, now the driver is making their first lap. Once again, it's a really important race for the leaders or whoever could lead the championship after this race. I think Corvid has certainly lost some points to Journey and Kubo, who's finishing the top 2 in the sprint race. So now they are trying to make their way up to the lead of the championship. And also, of course, I think Scuderia Carmona who's starting getting some good points on VO as well. They're looking pretty strong. They has rock up the first row in the previous quality, but let's see if they can replicate that. You see now once again this journey with the first place, and now Krafi is up in second. That's really impressive qualifying from him for now. As in the meantime, we see Corby now down in P7, not a good quality. Was him also not having a good quality this time, only P6, Kumo in P4, Kado up there P5, P3 I mean, and Reese is in P5. So let's see now what lap they're gonna get on this second lap. And it's now, it's Strozin now, happy to the lead. And he got 37 on 85, that's quite a solid lap, certainly would be good also for SCL. We see now Carlo in second and Juni down in third. And Rafi is well down to P4. So maybe they might be able to replicate the previous quality, the Scuderia Carmona drivers. But yeah, now it's only Juni missing to be on the top two. As we see two drivers with the sub 38, is that it's Rosim and Kado. Now we see Rosim about to finish the third lap. Who is going to get pole position? Get someone improve, and Rosim improves his lap even further and he confirms pole position pretty much. The Seals Suicide not happy, but let's see now, it's Rosim starting from pole position and Kado in second, followed by Corvin and Gironi. So big contenders up there with Kobo also down in P6, and right ahead of him is Graf with a good qualifying this time. Then it's Cerise ahead of Suicide, and once again Mr. Crank making his way up into the top 10 in qualifying. You see Box also in the top 10, then it's Gamon Goose, Andres Vlad, Porsche in the back.
Rosim going to have to defend against the high ping gang. Okay, ready up folks. Good luck to everyone.
And hopefully the server can hold up this time.
If Mart's the last person to push ready again, holy fuck.
Right, hopefully we are ready for the last time in CL today. As we see Rosim maybe starting with the hard tires, and yeah, we're racing now in Slovenia once again with a little bit of a slow start, but looks like Rosim is up to the lead with Kado in second. Then we see also Gironi and Kubo now in P4. Oh my god, there's a big crash now, a recent crash going off the track with Kado. Kado somehow survives it now. We see Kubo taking the penalty now. He's gonna lose 2 positions to the Scuderia Carmona, and now he has the pro drivers right behind him. As we see Corby taking the lead of the race. So amazing start from the Australians. We see now Gironi right behind with Corby, Rosim going a little bit wide now. Kado trying to take things sideline. Oh my god, there's a big battle here into the chicane, and Kubo just going wide. And had to push off into the grass. As we see now Corby still taking the lead, but Kado very close to him. This could be quite huge conflict here, especially when we're talking about two drivers with really big fingers. Now Kado trying to take the lead of the race. Can he do it? He's on the outside now. Corby tries to take the sideline, and it's a really big battle here for the lead with Gironi just watching all of this. Maybe try to catch up to the slipstream of these two drivers. In the meantime, there he goes. I think Kado may have taken the lead, but now Gironi is gonna mess up that corner. Now Kubo is right behind. He has the soft tire, so maybe we should let him pass. As we see now Kubo maybe with a move on the outside. Now we see also Rosim trying to take the lead. Oh, Gironi is gonna take a penalty. This is really bad for him. As you can see, he has started with the hard, so he really needs a good start if he wants to play his strategy much better, because yeah, the softs are certainly fast here and the pitch stops are quite short. So yeah, that really has quite a lot of influence. As we see now Suicide is going wide, so Gironi is gonna pass him easily. As we see also Kubo and Rosim now batting for third place. They should be trying to catch up to the leaders. As we see now Kubo does seem to have shown the pace. And also Corby now in second place, really trying to run away from the rest and maybe have a much better race compared to the sprints. And yeah, this is lagging a lot. What the oh my god.
I don't see any lag, to be honest.
Yeah, I certainly see. Like cars just jumping around the entire time. It becomes really hard to commit there, but now it's looking good finally. So yeah, we see Kubo now following Rosin. And once again, they really try to catch up to Corvid. Not like that, as we see now, Rosin makes a mistake, so Kubo's gonna pass him. In the meantime, looks like Corvid has catch up to Kado. So we have a battle for the lead, maybe. Not sure if Corvid wants to take the lead on it. Certainly once there he goes, he's gonna take the lead, but somehow that messed up Kado's run, as we see now, making a reduced mistake, and he's gonna block quite a lot, Juroni quite a lot. So as we see, oh my god, just a bigger crash there, and he's just losing quite a lot of time. So Juroni is certainly not gonna be happy with that. In the meantime, Reese just appearing in the middle of all of that, and Suicide as well. So we have a driver battle here for P4. You see now Juroni try to take the sideline with Suicide, maybe going for the move there. As we see, they're going side by side. Juroni also a bit wide, but he keeps the position. So Juroni happy to P4. And in the
Something's
meantime,
wrong with Kado. Something's wrong with Kado.
yeah, it seems he's just losing positions right now. He's down at P9. The things certainly not looking good for him. But yeah, we see now Juroni happy to steal in P4 actually. I thought he was third. But yeah, now we see Reese just messing up that corner. Now losing in position to Suicide. And yeah, this is the battle for P4. They all have hard tires, so that's quite interesting. Maybe they all have a very similar strategy. While the leaders, yeah, certainly also quite similar to each other. Though Corvid has the mediums. Now there goes Corvid going for the first pit stop. I'm pretty sure he's going for a two-stopper. Maybe going for two stints of soft tires, or maybe one stint of softs and one of mediums in the end. That could be his options right now. Obviously there's no range for the feature race, so they don't need to worry about that. That's quite crucial, especially for a very short race like this. So yeah, right now we see Reese. Yeah, I saw some lag there, but seems to be clear now. But yeah, looks like we see Juroni now and Reese P3 and P4. Still with the hard tire, so they're probably gonna stay out. In the meantime, looks like Corvid is pitted already after 7 laps, and he's going for the mediums again. So yeah, seems to be quite weird. I thought he would go for 8 laps if he's going for the mediums. While Kubo is now in P7 with the softs. So yeah, it's quite interesting to see that. Yeah, we're certainly getting some lag today. But yeah, right now we have Juroni. Oh my god. Alright, so Juroni up into the lead, and now he's going for the pits after 8 laps. Oh my god. This is impossible, Jesus Christ. Yeah, big Blackstone here. Oh my god, it's not stopping this time. Yeah, I'm certainly not commentating when it's this lagging. Like, it's just not worth if I cannot really see anything. Okay, so finally the lag has cleared up, so yeah, as we see is... Oh, come on, Frank, look right that. Yeah, looks like he's leaving the lobby, so we got our first DNF, Mr. Crank. As we see now, it's VO's running up it first and second. Yeah, just small lag, what? Alright, so looks like Reese is going for his first pit stop. He's going for the hards once again, so it's a one-stop strategy for him. But in the meantime, Corvid is leading the way. It was now in second, and Kubo fighting for that second place. You see, Kubo has better tires, so maybe he's trying to catch up to the front. And yeah, that's a really crucial battle here. And yeah, and Corvid also having a really crucial race. He certainly does need this result after what happened in the sprint, so he can maybe extend his gap in the standings when it comes to the drivers. Yeah, but now we see Okay, it's I only see Corvid lagging right now, so I don't know what can I say. If I'm the spec race, yeah, I only see Corvid lagging. Like Kubo looks fine, Rosim looks fine, and it's only Corvid lagging. So that might be something for SL. But yeah, right now we see Kubo in second place, with Rosim in third, and yeah, Kubo had better tires, so you have to pass him, that's for sure. You see now we are racing in lap 12, so I wonder if they're ending their second stints, maybe. But I think Kubo is pitted on lap 7, that's why he has better tires than Rosim. And now Rosim is obviously going for his pit stop, and I wonder if he's going for softs or mediums. And of course, it's the mediums, it seems, so he went for a 6 plus 6 with softs and 8 laps with mediums, so seems like a reasonable strategy. Meanwhile, Kubo, I think he's going for those 7 lap stints with softs first and going for the softs once again in the end with 6 laps to go. That seems to be Kubo's strategy, or maybe he's gonna pit already now. But maybe on the next lap could be better for the battle against Rosim to have those fresher tires. We see also Reese has made always pit stops, so he's going for the 10 plus 10 with hearts. So then it's 2 stopper versus first, it's because instead of 2 stopper versus 3 stopper, it's mostly because of this shorter race. So it should be 26 laps, but it's only 20, so that changes a lot. And yeah, right now we see Rosim trying to make his way up to third with Reese much older tires. We see Rosim trying to go for the inside, but Reese not letting him pass. He's certainly defending his position pretty well, but let's see what can Rosim do now on these very big corners. And there he goes now, staying behind for now. Make the movie aspect of here. This is not the easiest track for overtaking, that I can certainly say that, but now Reese makes a big mistake on Rosim, he's gonna go up to third. In the meantime, Corvi is pitting for a second time with the soft tires. So after two stints of medium, he's going for the softs at the moment, and in the meantime, Kubo is also pitted for soft tires. And Gironi has done the same just now, so yeah, with 6 laps to go, I think Kubo has pitted with 7 laps to go. So yeah, that's how it looks right now. It looks like Corvi is certainly looking well to win. And we see also Rosim and Kubo batting for a second. We see now Rosim with the mistake and Kubo make the move. He has better tires than him, so he should certainly try. And there he goes, he's going for the inside. Rosim doesn't even fight it, he's maybe just going for that slipstream until the end. Maybe they can try and catch up to Corvid, although that's not going to be easy because Corvid has better tires. So one driver that should be concerned is Gironi, who has the faster tires. In the meantime, Maurice is gonna try and defend Gironi, as we see, and yeah, we see now Gironi maybe with the move on the outside. Can he do it? Oh my god, there he goes, Gironi up into P4. That's a really nice move there. Let's see what Maurice do. He's gonna go into the grass, so maybe losing the slipstream. So yeah, might be a little bit in danger, although we see Carlo in second place and with really old tires for some reason after. Even though he has pitted twice already, so not sure what happened to his race. Maybe he has done some really early pit stops. He's gonna get passed by Sociedad on the 1 stopper. In the meantime, Corvid is keeping his gap at the front. Well, Cooper cannot really do much, because yeah, he does not have the same tires as Corvid. They are 1 lap older. So with time it becomes even harder because those tires will start to slide more and the difference just gets bigger. And so yeah, we see now Rosim with the mediums. And now maybe Gironi trying to catch up to him. You see it's 2 teammates battling for that last podium position. And then finishing third would be really good for Gironi for some damage limitation when it comes to the standings. Whereas we're about to reach the halfway point still on the championship. The next race will be round 5 out of 10. But let's see now, Rossi makes a mistake, so Journey's gonna go for an easy move on them. So yeah, they're teammates, so they could certainly go for the slipstreaming train there of this Scuderia Carmonas. Maybe even try to catch up to Kubo, who has older tires, so that could be really important for them. As we see, it would be very crucial if Rosim doesn't back to Gironi. That's for sure. So yeah, Rosim really needs to trust his teammates right now. As we see now, Kubo is certainly much closer to them now. You see, he just appeared on the screen here. And I'm at 85% zoom, so yeah, that certainly tells something. You see now, yeah, Journey is certainly getting very close to Kubo, although they only gonna have not much more than one lap. As you see, oh my god, now Rosin goes wide, he's gonna slipstream, but Journey makes mistakes, so Rosin is gonna get Journey slipstream back, so let's see if they're going to battle or not. And you see, Rosin maybe move on the outside, now he's gonna back off. And yeah, now we see also Kubo still maintaining second place. It's very crucial now, and I think the teammates will be battling each other. There he goes. I think this is the battle for third. Maybe I've given up on second. As Kubo is very close, he's trying to survive in second place. And there he goes, still Rosin going for the move. Now he's gonna get squeezed out there. You see Journey really trying to get himself very close to Kubo. Oh my god, he's very close to the safety, but Journey's gonna make the mistake in the meantime. Corvid gets to win on the feature race, and Kubo is gonna take second place. And in the meantime, it's Rosin taking third and Journey only P4. In the meantime, it's Reese finishing P5, then it's Kraft now in P6. Then I see Scado now with Sosel and Kemon Goose. Finishing his race now. P9, then P10 is gonna be Porsche out there. With now Andres trying to get closer. Right, we see now Porsche is finishing the race, and we see Andres, then Emma Box. Quicktel, then is alright, so the race just ended, so Corby takes the win and some very crucial points in